Today we have a short little quirky funny video for you, and I'll tell ya, I'm going to show you a tool that is not worth buying, but then again, they're incredibly cheap. A good friend of mine let me know that these are being sold, and what caught his attention, well, is the same thing that really catches my attention, and that is the packaging is stitched together. And the manufacturer even took time to change the color of the stitching based on the background of the packaging. And you can also tell that the plastic part has been probably trimmed with a pair of scissors after it got stitched up. The company name on this packaging is Parco, but these were also being sold and the name brand on these is Tools. However, I will say that you can tell by the packaging and the .com name located on the back, they're made by the same manufacturer. So my best guess is these holes are here by design because they are probably laying the tool on top of the cardboard, putting a sheet of vacuum formable plastic over the top. They are vacuuming it down and then they are stitching the edges together and they're selling it. So a very cheap way to package a item, and apparently it works. And so my original thought was, well, the packaging stitching is preventing them from having to use glue, but well, they used glue as well. So it is glued together and stitched together. Now, I am absolutely all for cheap packaging, especially if you could make a really good tool, but these tools would probably be embarrassed to even be sold at the Dollar Tree. First of all, the handles are gooey. I don't know if that's glue from the packaging, but there's something gooey on the handles. These particular wrenches came pre-rusted, so you don't have to worry about them ever rusting out on you because, well, they already have started to rust. And I don't think I've ever owned a pair of pliers with as much slop as these have in them. They are just absolutely pathetic. These side cuts are also made by Parco, and again, I purchased these knowing they weren't going to be very good quality. I just thought they'd be fun to talk about, but look how much gap is in these side cuts. I find it interesting that, well, they tried, they got the packaging down, and, well, they figured out how to vacuum mold their tools into the packaging. Albeit very crude, it almost passes as a respectable package for a tool. And some of the tools, you can see they even did some bluing or some type of blacking to kind of give it a little bit of style. The handles, you can tell, are cheap, but again, they're acceptable, but the tools themselves are just absolutely craptastic. There's just nothing good about these. They're horrible. I was able to figure out where these tools are being made, and looking at the Google map, well, it's not the most glamorous place in the world, but yeah, I can't imagine that they couldn't make good tools if they wanted to. But I think the game here is the cheapest tool possible to make the quickest buck possible, and they probably don't really care about the quality. So yeah, there you go. A very quick video on a tool that I can't endorse, but the packaging was just interesting. I thought maybe you guys would like to take a look at it. If you like these types of videos, don't forget to like and subscribe. Take a look at some of my other videos. At the very least, you might be entertained.